Hello and welcome to airtrekkers.com. If you have any questions about what I'm going to be telling you, or if you have any questions at all, please email me at alpineinov, INNOV, at msn.com. If you have recently purchased a pair of Airtrekkers, the first thing you need to do is open that box and look at our new Americanized instructional guide. Look at it from A to Z. There's a lot of very important information on here. Don't even think about pulling out your Airtrekkers until you look at our new guide manual. Get yourself a pair of knee pads, elbow pads, and wrist pads. Just like the ones I have. They're hard-shelled, they're big, and they're tough. Okay, so you've got some good clothes on, got a nice pair of shoes, you've got your pads on. Don't forget the helmet. Please, we recommend never to put a pair of Airtrekkers on without knee pads, elbow pads, wrist pads, and a helmet. So you're ready to do some activity? Great. Well, if you're running, skateboarding, wakeboarding, or snowboarding, you've got to warm up. Warm up as you would. Stretch out a little bit, jog a little bit, get the muscles warmed up, because as you will see in a couple of these videos, it's an extreme sport. They come all packaged, wrapped in plastic. This is the knee bar, which has a foam rubber pad. It comes wrapped up. We also have the metal parts of the knee bar wrapped. This is the carbon fiber spring. It has a foam or a bubble wrap on it. You go ahead and take that off. And then also these ankle supports also come wrapped. So you want to go ahead and take all of this wrapping off before you put them on for the first time. Okay, so here's your Airtrekkers. You're warmed up, you're ready to go. This knee pad, after you put it on, should be set right at the lower part of this knee pad here. So adjust it accordingly. And the way to adjust it is just go and simply adjust these 4 bolts, and the whole unit, this whole bar, slides up and down very easily. So you've got your knee bar adjusted. Next thing to do is take a look at the unit. In fact, we really encourage you to take a look at the unit every time you use it. Look at the condition of the feet. Look at the condition of the spring. The spring comes wrapped with a little bit of a vinyl wrap to protect it. You don't want to chip, nick, or cut this spring, because if you do, it's going to weaken it over time. After you've checked all that, look at all the bolts and make sure everything's tight. If you've adjusted this bar here, make sure these are tight. Don't over-tighten them, though. So we've showed you how they're taken out of the box. Now Zach has gone and taken all the wrappings off of all the parts, and a lot of people go ahead and just put them on just like this. And if you have really thick legs, I mean, you could try it that way. Personally, Zach has told me and Robbie that they really like having extra padding around there. So what we have is a basic Home Depot 3/4 inch pipe padding, pipe insulator. And what we have done is we go ahead and take about 9 inches and we just cut it up. 2 runs of 9 inches. Peel it off and insert it.
Stick them right on there. This makes all the difference in the world right here.
These have worked out phenomenally well. Now they don't go all the way around, but they do make it far enough where when you take these things up, it's going to be permanent.
Alright, so that's what it looks like after the tape is on there. Like I said, you can do any color tape you want. Right now that's all I've got, so it'll work just fine.
Here comes the part that everyone seems to do different, but if you watch my way, it's obviously the best. So here, I'll do that slower. Okay, so you wrap it around the back, and I cross them in front, and I used to just bring them down like that, but then they would start to slip out. So I twist them around so they're kind of stuck there, bring them around back, and then I tie them up front. That way my knee's not going anywhere. It's just kind of stuck right there. Pull it tight, and that's pretty much how I do it. And then